All right. In the category of criminals who have broken the law and were just too big of an idiot to pull it off. And these are actual true life crimes that took place just recently, as a matter of fact. In Kentucky, 2 men were going to pull the front of a cash machine off with their truck. So they attach a chain to the front of the cash machine, and they attach the other end to the bumper of the pickup truck. They put it in drive. They ran forward, yanked, and, of course, it pulled the bumper of the truck off. Now, it scared them. It made a lot of noise when the bumper clanked to the concrete, so they just kept on going. So when the police arrived, they found the chain connected to the cash machine, the other end of the chain connected to the bumper, and, of course, the truck's license plate
was on the bumper.
Yes. They were arrested that afternoon. In South Carolina.
Why do you think it hit him that the bumper was still there with the license plate on the bumper? Do you think it hit him immediately as they're making their getaway?
I don't know. It's that would be the interesting part. Exactly when was it? Maybe it wasn't until they got arrested that they realized,
how'd you ever catch us? How did you know? Well, the bumper was there with your license plate on it.
Let's see. A man walked into a walked up to a cashier at a grocery store and demanded all the money in the cash register. The cashier handed the man the money. He took out his wallet to put the money into it, put the money in his wallet, and then left his wallet on the counter as he fled.
Now, that'd be something I'd do.
They arrested him.
Because I leave clothes, I leave keys, I leave sunglasses, wherever I am, I leave a piece of me with you. Every time I go away. I do. I leave a piece of me with you.
See, because what I used to love is when he would leave the house. We'd work over at the house sometime, and we'd finish up, and he'd leave. And I used to enjoy standing by the front door, waiting for him to return to get his car keys.
Car keys, watch, sunglasses.
Whatever the case may be for that particular day. Mm-hmm. A German tourist, supposedly on a golf holiday, shows up at customs with his golf bag. He's making idle chatter about golf with the customs official. And the customs official then realizes through their conversation that the tourist doesn't know what a handicap is. So the tourist official asks the tourist to please show him his swing, which he does. And it's apparent that he knows nothing about golf because he does his swing totally backwards. The golf club is facing the other way as he shows his swing. So they check the man's golf bag. It's packed with cocaine and narcotics. So he's arrested at that particular moment. A man went into a drugstore. He pulls a gun and announces this is a robbery. He pulled a hefty bag face mask over his head at that moment, realizing that he had forgotten to cut holes for his eyes. Unable to see.
Oops.
Oh. A man successfully...
So what happened? Did he was standing there? And
It doesn't say.
Okay.
I mean, I would assume he had to take it off.
Are these true criminal stories?
Absolutely, to a fact, happened.
Okay.
All of them. A man successfully broke into a bank after hours and stole the video camera, or at least he was going to dismantle the camera and take it down so that nobody could see, and he was going to remove it so he could take the tape out.
All right, smart. He thought ahead.
Right. Mm-hmm. So he, of course, climbs the ladder, has his head in front of the camera the entire time as he's taking the screws out, thinking there was a videotape in the camera itself.
Oh, I see.
When, of course, he realizes that the video machine itself is some other location.
Yeah.
He was arrested very quickly after.
They got a good shot of him.
Yeah,
I mean,
great,
it's better than usual.
He's
right up
shot
there in front of the lens
of the video camera. 2 men in a pickup truck went to a new home site to steal the refrigerator. Brand new home. They had just put the the refrigerator in just right. So they're going to go up. They're going to steal it. They bang up the floors and the walls, but they got the refrigerator from one of the houses and they loaded this into their pickup truck. As they began to leave, the truck got stuck in the mud. They deducted that the truck was too heavy and they needed to take the refrigerator out. So they removed the refrigerator, took it back into the house, banged up the walls, the floors, but put it back into place and reconnected it. Came back out and realized that they had locked their keys in the truck, and then they just abandoned the truck in the front yard of the property, and they were arrested.
Of course, yeah. The license plate thing again, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, because let it right.
Let's get out of here.
All right, so a man walks into a Circle K, puts a $20 bill on the counter, and asks for some change. When the clerk opens the cash drawer, the man pulls a gun and says, "Give me all the cash in the register." The clerk provided all the cash that the man asked for. He took the cash and fled the store, leaving the $20 bill on the counter. He only got $15 in cash from the cash register. Cost him $5 to rob the place.
To get away? I think he made it.
So there you have it. True to life crimes that actually happen.
Well, criminals are getting just dumber and dumber, aren't they?
It appears they are.
Just stupid.
Yeah, it appears so. I guess there are those that are pretty sharp, but these, of course, would be an example of those that aren't quite.
All right.